Building credibility when nobody knows your name. Let's be real, when you're just starting out, nobody cares about your title. Nobody's impressed by your resume. Nobody knows your name. And in those moments, the hardest part, it isn't the grind. It's trying to get people to actually take you seriously. If you ever walked into a room and felt invisible, like the words didn't carry weight, like you had to prove yourself twice as much just to get half the recognition, you're not alone. I've been there. In this episode, we're breaking down the exact steps that I use to build credibility from scratch. No fancy connections, no silver spoons, no shortcuts. Just consistency, preparation, and a willingness to do what others wouldn't. This is From Broke to Boardroom, and today we're talking about how to earn respect when nobody else knows your name. Chapter 1, Walking in Invisible. I'll never forget my first time sitting in the real boardroom meeting. The table was long, the tables were impressive, and I was the youngest person there. No one was checking for me. I wasn't invited to speak, and when I did, people kind of, nodded politely and kept moving. That feeling of invisibility, it'll eat at you if you let it. It makes you question yourself. Am I smart enough? Do I belong here? Will they ever actually listen to me? At that stage, you're not fighting a lack of intelligence. You're fighting a lack of reputation. People don't know what you can do yet, so credibility becomes your currency, and you've got to build it transaction by transaction. For me, that meant doing something simple but powerful. Over preparing. If the meeting was about a new system rollout, I studied every page of the documentation. If the meeting was about budget projections, I had already built my own spreadsheet to stress test the numbers. And slowly, one comment here, one insight there, people started to notice. Not because I had the title, but because I showed up sharper than they expected. Chapter 2, the follow-through factor. Here's a secret that most people miss. Credibility, it isn't built in big moments. It's built in the follow-up. Anyone can make a flashy comment in a meeting, but credibility comes when you actually deliver on what you say you do. I remember one project where I volunteered to take on a messy, unpopular assignment, something that nobody wanted. It was basically cleaning up a backlog that had been ignored for months. And honestly, it felt beneath me at first, but I knocked it out, documented it, and I sent the results to leadership before they even asked for updates. That one move gave me more credibility than any title ever could, because now when I spoke up, people just didn't hear my words. They saw the receipts. They knew if, Mr. Hart says he'll handle it, he'll handle it. If you want people to respect you, here's the formula. Under-promise, over-deliver, do it consistently enough that your name becomes synonymous with reliability. Because credibility, it isn't about charisma, it's about trust. And trust is built when your actions match your words again and again. Chapter 3, Owning the Projects. Here's another game changer. If you want to stand out, don't just chase the shiny opportunities. Take on the work everybody else runs from. When I was early in my healthcare leadership career, there was a project tied to compliance reporting. Nobody wanted it. It was tedious, political, and guaranteed to make you unpopular. But I saw it differently. I knew if I could master the work that nobody else wanted, I can become indispensable. And that's exactly what happened. The project, it became my platform. And suddenly people who never knew my name, they were coming to me for clarity. Leaders started pulling me into bigger rooms because I was the one who made sense of the chaos. Here's the lesson. Credibility grows faster in the gaps that other people ignore. If you only chase the spotlight, you'll always be competing. But if you own the shadows, eventually the spotlight, it comes to you. Chapter 4, Building Relationships. Now let's be clear, credibility isn't built in isolation. It's not just what you know, it's who knows that you know it. And every time that I deliver results, I made sure to share credit with the people who helped me. I build relationships not by bragging, but by lifting others up. And in return, those people vouched for me when I wasn't in the room. That's another layer of credibility most people forget. Your reputation, it doesn't just come from your work. It comes from the stories people tell about you when you're not around. So here's the next move. Be excellent, be collaborative. Let people experience you as someone who's sharp and someone who's fair. That combination makes your credibility bulletproof. In closing, so here's the message. When nobody knows your name, credibility is the bridge. It's not about waiting for recognition. It's not about chasing titles. It's about preparing relentlessly, delivering consistently, and owning the work nobody else wants and building relationships that amplify your value. I started in the rooms where nobody listened to me, and now I lead conversations in boardrooms where people They wait for my perspective. That didn't happen overnight. It happened one follow through, one risk, one relationship at a time. So if you feel invisible right now, don't give up. Don't shrink yourself. Build your credibility, because once you have that, titles will come, respect will come, and the boardroom, it won't just notice you, they'll need you. Listen, your name, it may not carry weight yet, but your work can. Build that first, and the rest will follow. Until next time.